In this example, the number of pairs of trousers X and the number of the shirts Y sold at the department store are related by the equation 36X equals 11Y plus 0.01 x squared times y. We're going to find dy by dx when x equals 10, y equals 30, and interpret your answer. From expression that we have, 36x equals 11y plus 0.01 x squared times y. This is in the implicit form. That means x and y all over the place. When you find the derivative, we're going to use implicit differentiation. Okay. First step, d by dx of all term by term. So d by dx of 36x equals d by dx of 11y plus d by dx of 0.01 x squared times y. So this is a setup. And next, we're going to find the derivative of each term. Use appropriate rule. Derivative 36x with respect to x. I emphasize x here and x here. So we just use the normal rule that you have been doing. The derivative of 36x with respect to x, we get 36 equals derivative of the y of the 11y with respect to x. See, x and y, they are not the same. So this, we're going to treat them by using the general power rule. Okay, so we're going to have coefficient 11. This is y to the first. So it's going to be 1 times y to the 1 minus 0 multiplied by y prime, general power rule. And then the next one, the coefficient 0.01, but you have the product of x squared and y. So this is our product. That means we're going to use the product rule. If you recall the product rule, you're going to name the first one as the f, the x squared, and the second one as the g or the y. So the f prime is the derivative of the x squared, which is 2x, and then g prime is the derivative of the y, which is y prime. Okay, and using the product rule said you multiply one with the derivative of the other, and then do the same but different way. Okay, now I have the coefficient 0.01. I take it out of the product x squared times y just to make the problem cleaner. So then my f is x squared multiplied by my g prime, which is y prime, and then plus the f prime, which is 2x, multiplied by the g, which is the y. Okay. As you see in this expression, you have 3 different rules to apply when you find the derivative of each term with respect to x. Now I'm going to clean up. 36 equals 11 times 1 is 11. Y to the power, this is 1 minus 1, sorry. That becomes y to the power 0. This is my mistake. So y to the power 0, which is 1. So just leave you 11 times 1 times y prime, or just 11 times y prime. Okay. So this is my y to the first power. I don't want you to get confused with the prime notation. So this is the first power, or the n equals 1. And this is a prime notation, or the derivative. Okay, so the first term on the right side is 11y prime, and then the right side has 0.01 x squared times y prime plus 0.02 times x times y. And my y prime is dy by dx. Our goal is to find dy by dx. So I'm going to put the note to myself. The next step, I'm going to solve for y prime, which is my dy by dx. Okay, so this is the same as y prime. So then what I have here, where do I have y prime? I have y prime here, I have y prime here. I'm gonna gather them, I put them together, and then move the thing that is not y prime term to the other side for our convenience. So we have 36, and move the other term over, like minus 0.02 times xy equals 11 plus 0.01 x squared. Both of them have y prime in common. And next step, I'm going to divide all by the quantity here to get y prime as 36 minus 0.02 times xy, all divided by the quantity 11 plus 0.01 x squared. I get the expression for the y prime, which is my dy by dx, okay, which is the first part of the question here. Now I'm going to evaluate when x equals 10 and y equals 30. So x equals 10, y equals 30. My y prime or dy by dx equals 36 minus 0.02 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 30, all divided by quantity 11 plus 0.01 multiplied by 10 squared. Okay, 10 squared is 100. And 100 multiplied by 0.01, that becomes 1. So the denominator is 12. Simplify the top. I have two decimal places here. I have 36 minus, looks like the two decimal places and 20, they take care of each other. With 36 minus 6. And that turns out to be 30 divided by 12. So my dy by dx is 30 divided by 12, both numbers, the 6 can go to both of them. So it's going to be 5 over 2 as the simplified number. So 6 go to 12 twice, 6 go to 30 5 times. So reduced to be 5 over 2. So what does it mean, dy by dx? What y represent? Y is the number of shirts and the x is the number of trousers. Oops, sorry, too far. So this one is shirt and trouser here. Okay, so X as a number of the pairs of trousers and Y is the number of shirts. So what does it mean? This means the change of the trouser per the, the change, this one is the change in number of the Y, which is the shirts. And the 2 is the change in the number of trousers. And both are in the positive way. So that means if there is the change in trouser by 2 pairs, there will be the change in shirts by 5 of them.